Hello and welcome back, Internet goers, to another Tryhard Trippy Gaming. I'm your host, Trippy, and today we are gonna do another reaction video with DJ Earworm Mashup United States of Pop 2017, How We Do It. Now, I reacted to the last I reacted to the last 2016 DJ Earworm Era Pop. I wasn't all happy with it. I will tell you right now, I watched this one already, I watched, the YouTube Rewind already, and before explaining everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to just watch it, and I'm just going to say a few things about it, maybe say a little bit about it, and then who knows. This is going to be a short video. I'm not going to, draw on, like I said last time in my other video, but I did draw on. Hopefully I will say less about it. So here we go. DJ Earworm Mashup, United States of Pop 2017, How We Do It.
This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. This is how we
do it all the time.
Down in Vegas, in Miami, down in Paris, in Manhattan,
Havana,
down in LA. This is how we do it.
In the Boondocks,
in the Cadillac, in the backseat,
underneath the rising sun,
in the club, in the street, in the dark, in the gun, in the future. I want something just like this. Although my heart is looking at the truth, just picture everybody discovering something brand new. Just picture everybody. In Miami, down in Paris, in Manhattan, Havana, down in LA. This is how we do it. In the Boondocks, in the Cadillac, in the backseat,
underneath the rising sun,
in the club, in the street, in the dark, in the gun, in the future. I want something just like this. I don't really care if you lie. Sit down. Let's go. Manipulate my decisions. Put me in my heart. Sit down. Let's go. Sit down. I don't really care if you go crazy. Sit down. I don't really care if you push me to the edge. Sit down. Push me to the edge. Push me to the edge. Who can relate? The way that things have been. I said I already told you. You can be hard. The way that things have been. Yeah. Like a pop star. Like a rock star. In Miami, down in Paris, in Manhattan,
Havana,
down in LA. Listening to I believe it's so. In the Cadillac, in the backseat,
underneath the rising sun,
shining so bright. In the dark, in the gun, in the future. I want something just like this. Feel the thunder. This is how we
do it all the time.
Thunder, feel the thunder. I want something just like this. Feel the thunder.
Underneath the rising sun,
Thunder, feel the thunder. I want something just like this.
is it me? Is it you? I don't want it to.
Come on.
Take a look in that mirror. Don't get comfortable. Say it's us. If you want it to.
Say it's us.
And I'll agree, baby.
Just say you won't let go. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito. The taste of the future. Poquito a poquito. Y es que esta belleza es un rompecabezas, pero para montarlo aquí tengo la pieza. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito. Poquito a poquito. The only words I wanna hear. Suave suavecito. Say congratulations. This is how we do it
all the time.
In Vegas, in Manhattan, down in Paris, in Miami,
Havana,
down in LA. This is how we do it. In the Cadillac, in the backseat,
underneath
Now, to me, let's talk about it just a little bit. The first topic I'm gonna bring up is 25 songs. Like usual DJ Earworm format, he chooses 25 songs that were the biggest on the billboards at the time, or towards the end of the year. And I really think he did an amazing job. I really, really do think he did an amazing job. Every year I go, ooh, am I gonna like this? And then when I watch it a few more times over, I start to fall in love with it. Because I love mashups. I love what they are. He takes, especially his mashups, he takes song lyrics and turns them into a completely different song. I think I've said this last year, if you go back into my 2016 United States of Pop 2016. I just love how he takes them and makes them into just a whole new thing. Besides that, I'm going to try to name the 25 songs he used. And I'm just going to say this now. He only used, I think, 3 songs for the instrumental. He used Body Like a Back Road. He used Shape of You, of course, and Something Just Like This. So the songs are Body Like a Back Road, Shape of You, Something Just Like This, Believer, Thunder, gotta have Despacito in there, one of the biggest songs this year. Why, you couldn't have Shooting Stars and All Star? Where was I? I blacked out for a second. Despacito, I said last. Look What You Made Me Do. Say You Won't Let Go. Logic's 1-800, the suicide hotline number. XO Thug Life. It's a Lil Uzi song. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't think that's the name of the title of the song, but I know it's Lil Uzi. Speaking about him, Bad and Bougie, Attention, Havana, Mask Off, Humble was huge. Have to use Humble. Mask Off, Humble. Oh, I'm the One. Stay was in there. Unforgettable was in there. Oh, I Feel It Still. I love that song. Portugal the Man is really good. It takes something from like something you would hear from the 80s into the now. It's so good. I'm so happy that became a popular song. I Feel It Still. Whoa, what else? Oh, Bodak Yellow. So how much? I think I just counted 20 right there. So 5 more. That's What I Like. Bruno Mars. Oh, There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes. What else? What else? I'm getting down to the final few that I'm forgetting. Final few that I'm forgetting. Say that 3 times fast. Congratulations by Post Malone. Rockstar by Post Malone. And there's one more that's probably slipping away from me. Oh, Perfect. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. 2 Ed Sheeran songs in one mashup. So that's all 25 songs, and all of them came out this year except Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. That came out in 2016. I think every other song that was made in the mashup came out in 2017, if memory serves correctly. I'm gonna say the bad and the good about it. The bad and the good. The bad and the good. The bad and good about this mashup is it feels like a bunch of songs are just pressed together. Sorry about that. A bunch of the songs are just pressed together. Like the first time I listened to this originally, it was just a bunch of words to me that I couldn't really understand. I mean, I understand. This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. This is how we do it all the time. And then it said all these places, and I was like, what are you saying? What are you telling me? I'm like, eh. And that, Manhattan, yeah. But it's also showing how these songs kind of play out through the world in a situation. See how his logo is for this year, how they, songs move people throughout the world. And, Shape of You being uh, one of the biggest songs, Despacito being one of the biggest songs, Humble, getting all those songs because those were probably the most world renowned other than just Despacito itself. Because I have been actually practicing what they say in the beginning, and it is really difficult when you think about it. It's so many words put together from like 7 different songs in the beginning. It's like you go from Despacito to Look What You Made Me Do to, well, that's what I like, that's what I like, that's what I like, to Havana, to this, then that, then that, then that. It's just like, I'll try to repeat it, but I've gotten better at it. So it's like, this is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. This is how we do it all the time down in Vegas, in Miami, down in Paris, in Manhattan, in Havana, down in LA. This is how we do it in the boondocks, in the Cadillac, in the backseat, out here in the rising sun. No, out here underneath the rising sun. It's like, here, there, here, there. And then the second time I went through the song, I looked at the songs that were in it, and I was like, wait, this song was in it, and that song was in it, and this song was in it. Like, there are songs in it, but songs that were barely in it. Like, he just used one sample from I Feel It Still, that I Feel It Still, that's the only part that was in it. Or Unforgettable, that Why Not at the end, that was from it. Or, there tiny bits of Suicide Hotline number was in it. It had the Who Can Relate. I mean, I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that they added, he added little bits and pieces of each song, making it into a completely new song, which is really good. I enjoy his work very much. But let's move on to the last topic. What songs do you think should have been in here? I have a very good list of songs that I think should have been in there. New Rules by Dua Lipa? Dua. I know her name's Dua. But New Rules, the one, don't pick up the phone, you don't call because you're drunk and alone. That should have been in there. I would have liked that, or at least maybe one of the 3 Jason Derulo songs that came out this year. Swalla, If I'm Lucky, or Tiptoe. I would say Swallow should have been in there. Let's see, what else? What else wasn't in here? I mean, he did Wild Thoughts for his summer 2017. I would say maybe, what's that one by Halsey? Bad Love? Bad at Love. I feel like that should have been in there. That was played a lot. And the ones that obviously should be talked about that I don't enjoy talking about, but where were the big, solo artists known as One Direction this year? Because they all had big hits this year, but none of them showed up. I was very surprised how Harry Styles' Sign of the Times was not in there, but you know me, I'm happy that it wasn't in there, but something about me also says, Wow. It just gives me something to laugh at, really. It really does. Because at one point I'm like, ha, he didn't get in the and Mashup and Taylor Swift did. It's like playing favorites. Because Taylor Swift's been in more of these than One Direction has. Plus, Zayn has been in one of them because of his pillow talk. But like I said, each One Direction solo artist had a song this year that was huge, but it didn't show up in this. Harry Styles had Sign of the Times. Liam had Strip That Down. Lewis had that song with BB Rexa. I forget the name. I know the song. I forget the name because I don't care that much. Niall had Slow Hands, and Zayn, well, his wasn't really popular. He had Dusk Till Dawn with Sia. And if there's any more that I can think of that was during 2017 that should have been in here, I would say Castle on the Hill was good. Or Greenlight. Greenlight by Lorde. And let's see if I can find one more that should have been on here. Right. Oh, Symphony. Symphony by Clean Bandit. I was really hoping that would have been in here this year, but I'm fine with what he chose, to be honest. And also, final thing, I'm going to wrap this up. The last thing is, I'm seeing the same results from, like, YouTube Rewind. Just a bunch of hate. I will say, by this time this video is going out, YouTube Rewind has at least 3 million likes to 1 million and 800. It's a lot of likes. It's close to 2 million dislikes. But I've just seen the same thing in the comments for the year-end mashup. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this isn't that great. Oh, this is bad. This is dumb, stupid, terrible. This can't beat his 2009/2014 mashup. It's like, come on. The guy is trying his best with what he has. Maybe he doesn't choose, maybe he doesn't choose favorites. Some people I saw in the comments section of this video was like, are you serious? Like, what I'm saying right now. Wake up, people. It's what he had to work with. Okay? He did his best. And I applaud him for what he does every year. I applaud him for doing this every single year. It just makes me happy. I probably listened to this song probably 20 times by now. Maybe even more. Well, that's all I have to say about this video. Thank you for tuning in. Like if you did, dislike if you didn't, and I'll see you trip around some other time.